Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy P Funk thinking right out here in the lab, and yeah, I'm in the little blue book doing my thing. We about to get into the astral plane. We already there, but you got another lesson, so let's go. Radisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories. For life, I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is where right through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. See where we're going with this? So let's get that together. And I ask the question, do you know you? Well, when I'm through, yeah, that's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Right thinkers, we get into P Funk's philosophy on the astral plane. They show you a picture of how the astral body, this is considered the astral body. You see the connection here, you see that cord, okay? That's like the umbilical cord from the parent to the baby. Once the mother gives birth, she's still connected to the cord that's connected to the baby. Once he come out, to sever that cord, that's the baby on his own now. Your astral body can't go on its own. If this cord is severed, you dead. Simple as that. That stops communication between life and death. That's the thing now. But that's the astral plane. Let's talk about it right quick. I just showed you the astral body doing sleep. Now, I highlighted the whole page. So this is all new information for me. So I'm in that area where I need to try to figure it out as I go, and I'm gonna do that right now. So let's go. The astral plane is a dimension within one's mind. Again, I gave you the lesson about the Buddha. I gave you the 7 planes, 7 layers. This is their philosophy, not mine. I'm just trying to work with it. Okay, I understand it. Let's go. So it's the imagination, where imagination takes place, where in the mind. The dream state don't do imagination. It just do reruns. They gave that lesson. Okay, like that one. I appreciate you too. All right, but it represents the next step in what? Manifestation in reality after the mental thought or plane has been thought, the concept come in your mind. Now you what? You feel it. Now you want to what? Manifest it. That's the concept. Watch this. Now, where thoughts begin to make the subtle form of things to come, manifestation. And essentially, when we imagine something, watch this. Your imagination is the blueprint for what? Your manifestation of what it is you can imagine. If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. That's the concept, okay? And the brain is equipped to do just that. All right. We were creating it what? Out of our astral matter or light. That's the next level. Okay, the in between, not the physical, but the next level. But this plane acts as a what? A screen within our mind where now we can visualize what? Anything that we choose. There's an automatic projection of what? Images in our mind that we had the power to do that. Pay attention. Projection, putting it outward, sending it out. Pay attention. And watch this. For instance, what you mean? If you imagine a green apple, you ain't got to see it. All you got to do is what? Imagine it. And in your mind, you see what? A green apple. How is that? I'm watching my man Neil deGrasse do about consciousness. Consciousness Like God can't be seen, can't be detected, but it's there. I get it. I love that concept, all right? But they're showing you the power of the mind. It can see future, it can see the past, it can see whatever. Why? It got the ability to be able to what? Project itself into the future, back to the past, or even in the moment. That's the power of the mind. And where you are seeing it, where in your mind, it's not physical. Again, God ain't physical. The same concept. You can visualize God. I know the face of God is right there. That's the face I see for God, for me. Everybody got their own choice. But again, I know who created me right there. That's my creator. So he get all that. Parents are your God and goddess. Jesus Christ. Now, how you feel and think about that means nothing. The fact of the matter is, they gave you life. Hence, they're your creator. Come on, man. All right. But it is not physical. Why? It's all mental power of the mind. And when it focuses on its energy that it creates, this screen within our mind, and this same screen is the dimension known as we call the astral plane. Why? It's all mental. You don't need the body. They're showing you the body stays at rest. The astral projection, the physical body stays there. But the astral body goes out and does this thing. Still connected. Okay? Going on. The mind, which is the most magnificent machinery known to man, use it for this intended for what? To do miraculous things. To do miraculous. Like my man Infodisi. Think unlimited. Think unlimited. Why? If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. Y'all call it dreams. No, dreams ain't imagination. Two different things. I keep wanting you to understand that. Just give you that lesson. Now, the mind is what? The all-seeing eye. That's my philosophy. Okay, now we're in my neighborhood. This represents consciousness. God sends it out to the world. And he wants it back. Okay, he ain't giving it. He's on. It's a loaner. Okay, your interest is what? Wake the what? Wake the conscious up and send it back with the spirit to God. That's just my concept. That's all. All right, but I can lay it out for you. I can explain it for you and tell you. You ain't got to like it, agree with it, but it makes sense. Now you can do what you want. Moving on. That's free will. In this astral form, okay, your mind is possessing an incredible, strong creative ability. Again, that's the power of the mind, and typically used to create imaginations and mental pictures within the mind. The astral plane is mainly divided into three segments: lower, middle, and higher. Again, the Trinity of higher planes of astral on the astral plane. I gave you that one over here. I did the lower, the physical, etheric, lower astral plane, the higher astral plane, and then the mental plane, and then buddhic. Different levels of planes of consciousness. That's been breaking down, and I'm loving it. What? I understand it. It ain't mine, but I understand it. So let's go. So I can make it make sense to you. All right. For example, what happens? Certain pictures. The astral plane is mainly divided, okay, three sections, all right. But these segments are determined how? By the vibrational quality of the thoughts that's being created in your mind. Good thoughts, positive thoughts, raise the conscious level. Negative thought, bad thoughts, slow it down, dense, make it heavy. That's the physical world. If you're a material lover, then your vibration gonna be low because your expectation is low, okay, of oneself. And what's this? If you're imagine, if you imagine harming someone, doing physical harm to somebody, this would manifest where in your lower aspects of your astral realm, the lower nature. If you want to have sex, that's also on the lower nature. Okay, maybe fun, pleasure, but it's still lower nature. Okay, and conversely, if you're thinking and imagining what on creating love and abundance with or for someone, that's higher nature. Not just wanting to get in their pants. No, we create a long-lasting relationship where one take care of the other. Reciprocity. The women do one thing, the man do something else. Together, we can sustain each other. That's the rest. That's the concept of what being with a mate and having a couple, being two opposites. You do this, she do that. Y'all can work together. But this would only occur in your higher astral plane. Gotta be thinking right. Gotta be thinking right. And watch this. In a simpler term, break it down a little more for you. Your astral plane is the universal mind playground where infinite potential possibilities can be subtle, created, and manifested. It's all done with this. It's all done with this. And this is a bad mamma jamma. If you put this thing to use and you practice and work on it to master it, you'll be a bad somebody also. Trust me. And whatever endeavors in life, once you got this together, you can pretty much do anything you want. And you have a God-given gift, a talent. If you tap into that, work your knowledge and understanding of yourself, have a good life. Perfect. Have everything you want, do what you want, and people will admire and respect you for that. Not because you did this. No, the person you are, not the things you do. We judge people about what they do and how they act, not for what their title are. Oh, that's also he's so. What kind of person? As my daughter, the whole time she's in college, professors. I didn't meet none of them. Why? She knew I would freak out if they did anything to how they I would particularly care for. So she kept me away from them. Okay, smart move. All right, when you are overprotective, you looking for somebody, anything, just give you a reason. So when you don't have to worry about that, then they protect it, but you have to be the overseer of it. Don't none of the professors know if they did anything, her father would come there and beat the brakes off of them. She didn't have to tell them that, but she know she got that happen. If I had to come to that, Pop Smurf, I got a problem. Okay? As a parent, you want to be there for your child to defend and protect them. That's all. Moving on. Especially if you got a daughter. All right? I got one. Don't mess with my daughter. Yeah, my son cool, but no, he can defend himself. My daughter don't do that. Okay? That's just a built-in mechanism. Again. But your astral plane becomes accessible how? Only for us as a awakening of our astral bodies through astral projection, aka AP. And that's what they're showing you here. That's what this is about. Seeing the body being projected outwardly from the body that's sleeping at rest. They're showing you that the dream state is the astral plane. Okay, how about that? Make it real easy. They're showing you the body of sleep is at rest. I tell you, I only want you from neck up. Why? I want this. I don't need this. Nah, I don't care about that. I want this. So again, the astral plane is only accessible to us who are awakening to our astral body through astral projection during the sleep state, during our dream sleep state. Okay, we already are able to tap into the realm through a less potent form of projection. Essentially, what it means when we dream, our astral body detaches slightly. The raising, that's what I see, it raises up above the regular body, it's out of it. And slightly from our physical form. This is all conceptual. And it hovers just above it and mimicking its shape. Meaning you looking down at yourself, you ain't looking because you ain't care. That's that you ain't looking down. Near death experiences say, well, I was up over my body. This is a little different. This is your body connected to it by that little cord. Okay, the umbilical cord. You ain't going but so far. But you just hover above the body. They're showing that, and that's understood. And with the astral plane, it's all mental. So now the body can astrally plane, astral flow with the mind. They go together now. Okay, just like we go home, the mind and the spirit becomes one. You go home. That's the spirit that goes back. Okay, if they're not connected, the mind and the spirit ain't on the same team. Coming back, moving on. Why? Y'all ain't on the same accord. Accord. That's that accord. That's again that 164th with the spirit between spirit and matter. But when we dream and our astral body detached slightly from the body, yeah, just above, mimicking shit. Now, once separated, when you fall into deep sleep, your astral body is in effect. The physical body ain't got nothing to do with it. And now the astral body can what? Can actually interact with the astral plane. I'll just try to explain it to you before we got there because I did read it here. I know where we're going with this, so and in the blind. Okay. But it's telling you that when you go to sleep, your whole spirit and body going to project outwardly. So it's able to freely move, not away from you. Some people say when you die in your sleep, it's because your astral body didn't come back to the body, so the body died. Conceptually, I can understand it. I tell you, if you cut that cord, you die. And the astral body would be out there nowhere, and the physical body be here just rotting away. conceptually. Because remember, this is our flesh. This don't mean nothing. This is material. Once the spirit leaves it, it's going to decompose and go back to nature, which it come from. We know that. But it's what's in the body that's astral. The spirit can project outwardly. It's going to leave anyway when the body dies. The body, which is the falcon with your head on it, the spirit has to have your head on it and they can go home. If your spirit got the head of the falcon, that means you didn't become conscious. You didn't wake yourself up, and guess what? Bye-bye. It's going to what? Go find another body. Why? It can't go home. It don't know who it is. It's got to find another body, spiritual, and to get in there and hope it do the right thing. Moving on. All this is conceptually. All this is theological. Esoteric teaching for those who want to know better so they can do better. If you knew better, you do better. Yep. Ignorant people don't do better. Why? They ain't learning nothing. They don't know better. So again, to know better, you need to do better to know better. Or know better to do better, excuse me. All right. But the natural process, watch this. Now, once separated from the astral body, now it can interact with the astral plane. That's my point right there. Which is not real. It's the astral plane. That's what they call it that. Which we all experience in dreams. Everybody. This natural process is familiar to us all. Hello? No, well, I don't, no, we all do it. The mind do it. Okay, birds and bees do it. Okay? Natural occurrence for all of us. But the depth of our mental and spiritual development, right there. If you're not trying to be conscious, if you ain't trying to be righteous on the spiritual side, this ain't for you. Simple as that. Turn the channel. Why? Don't even waste your time with me. Why? You don't want this? This ain't for you. But when determining whether our dreams are shaped solely by our subconscious, the dreams is, that's what I'm trying. The dream is controlled by what? The memory that's been on the tape reel. So it just reruns, and that's what you do. Every night you go to the dream. But astral plane, meaning you're going somewhere else in your mental state. Now you start to get acquired exercise. You start to become what? Lucid in the dream, realizing I'm in the dream world. Yeah, hello. That's when you start getting meditation and the mind starts to get more abstract with itself and start to show you other things when you go into what? The meditative state of mind. The Akashic records. My man called it the Akash. Unlimited information. Moving on. But we all have the ability to reach it in our brains. That's where it's at. Okay. But our subconscious, or if we attain full consciousness, lucidity of the brain, that's allowing you to now conversely, consciously maneuver within this realm of what we call the astral plane, a state known as lucid dreaming. Every now and then you got to, good job, I like this. And this is y'all stuff. I understand this, so I'm just rolling with it. Let me wrap this up for you. I'm feeling good about this lesson. Now, when an individual who lacks mental and spiritual development, ignorance of the spiritual self, what happened? Or less control of your subconscious mind, meaning you just willy-nilly. And you assumes control, shaping the dreams, their experience. Why? On the lower level, that's all you're going to have is low-level dreams. And consequently, the hidden facets of our psychic, our beliefs, our worries, our desires, hates, and deep-seated mental programming manifest within what? Our dreams. All that's taking place inside of you. Whatever's going on in your subconscious, you're going to have his way with you. Everybody says, I dream about dead people. I had nightmares. Yeah, that's all your mind playing tricks on you. Why? Because you're not in control of it. That's why. All right. For instance, I love this. A nightmare. Go ahead, boy. A nightmare often is just a reflection of what? The manifestation of what? Your prior attitude towards hate, fear, or other negative elements lingering what? In your mind subconsciously. That's what the ego does. Hold on to all those things so it don't go nowhere. It's right there. And watch this. So similarly, when you claim to have what? Encountered Jesus or God or whoever higher power that you got. When you claim to see them, when you claim to calm down, you claim to see them or have experience with Jesus or visions or dreams involving him. Every individual has the tape reel, and whatever's on that tape, that's what is going to run. You don't manifest that concept; it's already there. You're not imagining it; you're just dreaming it. Because why? That's on the subconscious mind. They try to explain that to you all the time, and it is often what your own belief system that projections into what the astral plane and introspective encounter rather than the external manifestation. Why? What you believe is what you're going to produce, what you're going to manifest. So if you're a Christian, you're going to manifest Christian concepts. Simple. That's understandable. And that's normal. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't got a problem with what you practice. But thus, now you are analyzing and you're documenting what? Your dreams. Wow. Your dreams now become essential as each one serves, as they say, as a portal into what? The complexities of our what? Subconscious mind. What you put on it is what you're going to run back. What you do is what you're going to have on the real. Each dream, once it materializes as a unique form of what? Message that's offering a valuable insight into your what? Conscious mind to be what? Interpreted by you. Don't go ask somebody about your dream. Your dreams are yours. They're yours to decipher, to interpret. So don't go to somebody to I can read your dreams. No, they can't. No, they can't. They BSing you. Simple as that. They're going to use your psychological nonsense and believe against you to play you out and have you thinking you on point and you're really not. Don't let somebody else interpret your dreams. That's what I'm saying. They're yours. Having somebody say, well, you meant that, it meant that. They don't know. Sorry. I'm down. All right, I want to get that point across. The dreams are yours. Imagination is a whole different animal. But when you go to sleep, the astral world, astral plane, that's the dream state. But it's also where you can what? Let your mind also do what it likes to do, which is imagine. But the dreams are just reruns. Understand the concept? Oh, I got some more. We got to deal with the demons on the astral plane and the entities in the astral plane. All negative connotations that you create in your own mind. Hope you enjoy the lesson. I'll be right back. In closing, right thinkers. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I've never known my right thinkers who understand now the astral plane passed away. I'll be right back with some more.